Once there was a man named David who lived in a village overshadowed by constant battles. His people were oppressed by enemies who seemed too powerful to defeat, and the weight of fear hung over every heart. David, a humble shepherd, had never seen battle, but he had always trusted in God's strength. One day the enemy's army marched toward the village, larger than anything they had faced before. The people were afraid, and many were ready to surrender. David, standing in the village square, saw the fear in the eyes of his friends and family. He felt a surge of courage, and without thinking, he ran to the village leader. "I will fight for us," David declared, "not with my own strength, but with God's." The leader, skeptical, asked, "You? You're just a shepherd. How can you face an army?" David stood firm, his eyes filled with faith. "I've faced dangers before, bears and lions that threatened my sheep. God was with me then, and he will be with me now." Reluctantly, the village leader agreed, and David set off toward the battlefield with nothing but a sling and 5 smooth stones. As he stood facing the enemy, he could hear the mockery of the soldiers, but he closed his eyes and whispered a prayer. "God, fight for us today. I trust in your strength, not my own." The battle raged, but David stepped forward, his faith unwavering. With a single stone from his sling, he struck the giant leader of the enemy army. The ground trembled as the giant fell. The enemy was thrown into chaos, and David's people surged forward, driven by the power of God that had fought for them. That day, the village was saved. David knew it wasn't his skill, his strength, or his courage that had brought victory. It was God who had fought on their behalf. He had been the weapon in David's hand, and the triumph was his alone. From that moment on, David's people understood a powerful truth. When we face battles that seem too great for us, God fights for us. His strength becomes our shield, and with him by our side, no enemy can stand against us. Once